The headline of our newsletter this week was called "The Revenge of Warren Buffett." So it's kind of this joke playing on the concept of that quality stocks are, at least some of them, are finally beaten down and they may be worth a buy. And the interesting thing about quality stocks is they're the exact opposite of animal spirits, which have been the strongest performer year to date, at least through October, and they've got smashed in the last 30 days. Doesn't matter whether it was a digital asset or small caps. Actually, biotech technically is animal spirits, by the way, but that one did not get smashed here. But yeah, we think that some rotation's happening back into quality names. On the big picture, we still see this as an economy that's fine and it's growing. Productivity growth is solid. Labor market's healthy. There's a demand for talent and it's hard to find great talent. That's the big issue in the labor market. You've got students graduating with obscene levels of debt, with unproductive education. Like, those are issues. But overall, the economy is growing. We see in the earnings reports, we see it across categories. Earnings is there. That's the number one thing to look at. Earnings, inflation is coming down and will continue to come down, especially with Trump walking back tariffs. And I think a lot changed after these recent elections. There's a lot more of a conciliatory tone, but disinflation is here. That's important. And you still have the Fed that has a bias to ease. You've got a baby boomer economy. That's where the bulk of the spend is coming from. Remember, the bulk of spending in the US economy comes from like the top 1/3. They explain something like 2/3 of spending. And that spending is resilient because it's driven in turn by transfer payments and returns on things like T-bills, or Medicaid and Social Security, et cetera. So this is a services economy now. It's a much more stable economy, and you've got all this CapEx that's happening too. So think about every element of the GDP equation. Government spending is up. I'd rather see more restraint, but government spending is up. Investment is up. The consumer is solid. So it doesn't mean that aren't issues like housing affordability. The fact that people can't buy a house means they spend on other stuff. It's easy to spot the thing that's broken. You have to find the thing that is benefiting as a result of that, right? In economics, they call that equilibrium.